Ram Dass on embracing life's imperfections for growth. Are you tired of living your life in constant pursuit of perfection, only to find yourself constantly dissatisfied? Ram Dass, the spiritual teacher, philosopher, and author, offers a profound perspective on embracing life's imperfections as a path to growth and fulfillment. In this video, we will explore how embracing the imperfections of life can lead to a more authentic and satisfying existence. Let me tell you this, it's a journey worth taking. Imagine a world where everything aligns perfectly, where every decision you make results in success, every relationship is harmonious, and every challenge is overcome effortlessly. Sounds great, right? But what if I told you that such a world is a myth? It's a fantasy, a mirage, a dream that keeps us trapped in a cycle of dissatisfaction. We chase after this elusive perfection, and when we finally achieve it, we realize it was never enough. This is the story of many of us, isn't it? We set goals, strive for achievements, and often find ourselves disappointed because perfection eludes us. We get caught up in trying to control every aspect of our lives, thinking that by doing so, we can ensure a smooth ride through time. However, this approach leads to stress, anxiety, and ultimately, a sense of futility. Here's something you should know: the journey towards perfection is a slippery slope leading nowhere. Now let's look at Ram Dass's perspective. He once said, "Perfectionism is a prison cell. It confines you and limits your growth." This is a powerful statement that encapsulates the essence of his teachings. Ram Dass believed deeply in the importance of embracing life's imperfections as a means to foster personal growth and inner peace. He understood that perfection is unattainable and that striving for it can rob us of the very moments we value most. Consider the example of Ram Dass himself. He was a renowned teacher, author, and spiritual leader who lived a life full of challenges and setbacks. He struggled with addiction, depression, and even faced health issues that could have easily defined him. Instead, he chose to embrace these imperfections as opportunities for growth and transformation. One of his most famous quotes is, "It's not about being perfect, it's about being present." This simple yet profound insight is the foundation of his philosophy. Being present in the moment means accepting the reality of life as it is, flaws and all. It's about letting go of the need for perfection and instead focusing on experiencing each moment fully. In his book, Be Here Now, Ram Dass writes, "The world is full of imperfections, but it is also full of miracles." This quote resonates deeply with his teachings. He reminds us that imperfections are not defects, but rather the raw material from which true beauty and wisdom emerge. Let me tell you this, the first step in embracing imperfections is acknowledging them. It's easy to ignore or deny the imperfections in our lives, but ignoring them doesn't make them go away. Instead, they fester and grow, causing more pain and suffering. By facing them head-on, we begin the process of transformation. Here's a personal anecdote that illustrates this point. A few years ago, I found myself stuck in a rut. My career wasn't going as planned and my relationships were strained. I was consumed by doubts and fears, convinced that I was failing at everything I tried. One day, I sat down and asked myself, what if I accept that things aren't perfect? To my surprise, this small shift in mindset made a huge difference. I started to see my struggles as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to be overcome. It took courage to acknowledge my imperfections, but once I did, I felt lighter and freer. Embracing imperfections also involves letting go of judgments. We tend to judge ourselves harshly when we encounter challenges, but these judgments only serve to create more stress and negativity. Ram Dass teaches us to cultivate compassion for ourselves and others. When we learn to love imperfections, we open ourselves up to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In his book, Be Here Now, Ram Dass shares a poignant story about a man who had a heart attack and nearly died. Afterward, he returned to his daily routine, but this time he approached it differently. He saw his imperfections with new eyes, recognizing them as part of the human experience. This shift in perspective allowed him to find joy in the simplest moments, even during times of hardship. So, how do we apply these principles in our daily lives? First, practice mindfulness. Pay attention to the present moment and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice helps you recognize your imperfections and understand that they are temporary and not permanent fixtures in your life. Secondly, engage in self-reflection. Regularly ask yourself questions like, what am I learning from this situation? And how can I grow from this experience? By reflecting on your imperfections, you gain valuable insights into your strengths and weaknesses. This awareness fuels your personal development and helps you become a better version of yourself. Lastly, seek support from others. Sharing your struggles with friends, family, or a therapist can provide comfort and encouragement. They may offer different perspectives or practical advice that you hadn't considered. Remember, you don't have to face your imperfections alone. In conclusion, embracing life's imperfections is a powerful way to foster growth and happiness. By acknowledging and accepting these imperfections, you release yourself from the chains of perfectionism. You open yourself up to a more authentic and fulfilling life. Ram Dass's teachings remind us that perfection is an illusion, and imperfections are the building blocks of true wisdom. So, take a deep breath, let go of your need for perfection, and embrace the imperfect beauty of life. Here's something you should know: by doing so, you'll discover a deeper sense of peace and purpose.